You guys, these are totally cheesy, totally homemade, totally keto taco shells. And I'm going to show you how to make those if you stick around. So I've been cooking here this morning, so don't mind the mess. I've got my taco meat that had frozen and already cooked, heating up in the pan. And I have this humongous bag of Parmesan cheese, and I got several of them actually. Two of them are going to a couple of families at church. They're about 30-40 pounds of Parmesan cheese per bag, and our family is going to hang on to 2 or 3 of them. So anyways, I have to figure out what to do with all of this cheese, right? So I am making keto taco shells. So I start with my warm pan, and I don't even know how much, I'm just sprinkling it in the pan. I just basically sprinkle a nice even layer into the pan. I feel like a genius right now, you guys, because we need taco shells for Henri because he's keto / Atkins modified for his epilepsy. So I'm figuring out keto wherever I can. And this is it. I figured this out this morning actually when I was making omelets. This is omelet mess and nobody cleaned the stove today. So I figured this out this morning when I was using the Parmesan for omelets, and these are so great. So you sprinkle it in there and let it cook, and I'll show you the next step.
It's just the cheese?
It's just the cheese.
Wow.
So I've got to loosen the edges and then get it flipped over. And I have to actually use both of my hands to flip it, so we'll be right back. So you work your spatula underneath of it, get it flipped over, and then just let it cook for another minute or two, like maybe a minute tops. And then I'm going to let my son video the rest of this process so you can see what I'm doing, and I can use both of my hands. Go. Okay, then when it's ready, I'm going to just take it out of the pan and put it on the plate to cool for a second. And while it's cooling, I'm going to prep the next one. So that's going to cool and kind of solidify a little bit. And then I'll prep the next one and get that all set. Let me get all the cheese in here. I basically just do a thin enough layer that I don't immediately see the bottom of the pan. And then I come over here after that. This is still pretty hot. So I'm just going to fold it over and put it on top of my spatula like that. You could probably fold it onto another shell if you wanted to, or onto, I don't know, a rolling pin or something like that. But yeah, it's that simple. And then, I mean, they stack just like, you know, a regular taco shell would too. And then it'll cool this way, and then we can fill it up with our toppings, and it's seriously that easy. And I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, it's cool.
So it's just that simple. If you have a favorite keto accidental recipe, leave it in the description or in the comments below, or if you've got a favorite keto recipe in general, leave it down there. I am so new at this with Henri's epilepsy that it's just completely confounding to me, like how much cheese and fat and protein a person should eat. And you know, the carb thing is a little easier to handle, but this is like substituting things out. Like a taco shell just would never have occurred to me to use cheese like this. So leave that stuff in the comments, and I'd be happy to read it, and it would be a total help to me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscription button and maybe the bell too if you want the latest on my videos, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.